अरे sir, leave it. He is going. Everybody's become a hero now. It's Bangalore. Hey, good morning and Wanakabaga. This is Dr. M and welcome to the biking experience. The time is 5:30. We are late in Bangalore. It was actually pretty chilly and I was actually complaining that Bangalore has become very warm nowadays. I think it's lost most of its green cover, it's lost most of its flowers. It's garden city for heaven's sake. But the chill remains because of the altitude. With my gear on, well, it feels like Madras now. And that right up there with all the GV hard pioneers on the 1250 triple pack is Arjun Nair. And we are headed to Bike and Biker, the rendezvous point for a ride to IBW Goa. See you guys on the road. Hey, are you a MotoGP bike or what? He's like doing left, right, warming up the tires. Look at that. Now let's pump ours up. Right. It's got clear waters on them.
All these empty roads led me to believe that it's going to be empty all the way up to Tumkur Road. But guess what? Traffic jams are a way of life in Bangalore. Another day, another traffic jam, and that's how the groove goes. We started rolling to face more traffic jam and finally got out of the city and regrouped. Imagine the thrill of an early morning ride, the open road ahead of you, the wind rushing through your hair. For me, it's a perfect way to start my day. Ideally, I would cover 200 kilometers before I take a break, but this being a group ride, there were rules, and those were to break at 100 kilometers.
Hey, Wanakabaga, we're finally 150 kilometers away from Bangalore and we've stopped over for breakfast. Well, I was actually wanting to push all the bikers up to Davangere. There is a place called Apurva, pretty decent. Davangere is very famous for this dosa called Benne dosa. And I said, okay, hey guys, why don't we just push ourselves there? But they weren't really, I think they were very hungry. So we crossed over the road and we came over to this place. Well, I topped up my fuel and just want to see if I can get something nice to eat. Benne dosa maybe. Well, if I can get some good idli, sambar and chutney with butter and very good filter coffee, I'm very happy. What happens in a long ride like this, especially when you come state after state in India, when you start traveling from down south all the way up north, not just the terrain changes, but the food also changes. Another marker where I find as you cross states is the sambar. The sambar is where the genesis happens. Somebody said the sambar is from Maharashtra. It has evolved from dal into something, and as it came into the south, it became sambar. So this sambar, it is called sambar here as well. Kannadigas love their sambar with a lot of jaggery in it. I like my sambar a little spicy. The best way to eat any meal in South India, open it up, douse it with sambar, let it soak. The sambar is loaded with jaggery. Another great thing when you cross Tamil Nadu border, what you will find that everywhere else is a very panchoing nation. We do betel nut and betel leaf and churna. That's it. We don't do anything more than that. So you see all these kinds of. It's a pan hai kya? Pan hai. Mango, pista, I don't know, regular pan. That definitely doesn't look like pan. Chocolate pan and pan. That's pan with icing on it. Duh, so much pan.
The time was 10 a.m. and I found myself trailing Anup Nair on his lovely new Honda Transalp. I took her for a spin later. Many times I had to get off the motorcycle to check the badging to see if I was riding a Hero Motors Splendor. That's how light and nimble this beauty felt. And Anup cruised logging at 120 km per hour. I was craving for a sofa to sleep. And the ride being so far so good and the GS being so far on wheels, I decided to ride so far so fast. Maybe the group can catch up with me at Hubli, which was also far from Tumkur. I was 1 hour short of reaching Hubli. I decided to take a break and enjoy this vast stretch of brown land that kissed the blue cotton puffed sky. I could not help but think how lucky I was to be riding this bike with some great friends like Arjun and Anup, and that too to the ultimate party destination, Goa. I felt blessed and I felt free. I finally arrived at Hubli around lunchtime and I decided to tank up, wait up and to group up with my friends. While I waited up, there was this charming little boy who fell in love with my top box. After a massive lunch hosted by the bikers of Hubli, we went to Peda land of Darbad and crossed over into Chorlaghat into Wagatar, Goa. The 6-lane vanished and now we were in the land of speed breakers and trains passing in the yonder and a lovely sunset guiding us into Goa. We crossed villages with a lot of people crossing and vehicles on the wrong side of the road and roadworks happening that completely brought our pacing down. But I was enjoying every bit of it as I had the Chola Ghats in my view and the lovely fields on the sides. And that one solitary car that gives you company for the rest of the journey while your biker friends had ditched you. And then the road shrunk some more, cutting my pace more and more, and you find yourself riding solo furthermore, and then to add more agony to you, the rider's dilemma.
I need to take a right here. This looks like this is a road to hell or something. Everything's in Jalebi, Kannada. Let's see what's the other one says. Similar ETA. Oh, I will just go straight. Thank you so much. No. I'm not Cherry Vlogs to take this road. If it were Cherry, he would have taken that road. Content, mame, content. Just when I thought I had taken the best scenic route, this is what awaited me. Broken roads that was filled with mud that cut my pacing. There was mud, sand, everywhere, even my chaddis, my suit, everything was filled with mud. The ordeal continued for the next 20 minutes where I thought it was over. More drama unfolded. We were at the border between Karnataka and Goa. The truck on the right, Mr. Ashok Leyland, the big truck, was parked in the middle of the road, and Mr. Mini Lorry, the Iker or a Tata vehicle, wanted to overtake him, and in the meanwhile, he went and crushed this insignificant white Swift on the left, and Mr. Blue Shirt, who was the owner, whose ego was hurt because the Mini Lorry crushed him to the corner, is arguing that this guy has to go back. While the other people were saying if he goes back, he's going to create more carnage to the car. So they are wondering what to do. In the meanwhile, Auntie in the white and checked stripes salwar kameez is wondering how she can actually handle this whole situation. While we are waiting,
Well, this is India and we would like to communicate with each other with the membranes of our horn instead of using our vocal membranes.
Arey sir, leave it, he is going.
In the meanwhile, Auntie decides to transform herself into a superwoman and parks herself in front of the truck, and then Salman Khan arrives.
Everybody's become a hero now. These guys, the problem is, these guys are not cops. They are like revenue officials. They've got nothing. They can't do anything about this guy. He's taking a photo. Oh, what drama. After all that off-roading, I was actually like literally sleeping. This thing woke me up. Oh, but only in India. Oh, let's get going. Alright, we have almost reached Goa, Panaji. We are just 40 kilometers away and the sun is going down and it's time to say goodbye for the day. It's just going to be highways and highways after this. It's going to be no entertainment for you guys. The scenery is gone. So I would like to say thank you so much for watching this video, and if you like such kind of content, if you feel entertained, do like, comment and subscribe and hit the bell icon as I close for the day. Wanakamanga, this is Dr. M with the Biking Experience.
Take me to a better place.